Hey there, welcome back to the Nurse Tori Show, where we talk about all things health and wellness so you can stop being confused about how to take care of your body and start crushing your goals with confidence. Today, we're diving into something I see all the time. Women pushing themselves to the max, doing all the things you think you need to be doing to get healthy, but actually messing up your hormones and making it harder to lose weight in the long run. Last week, we talked about mental stressors. So if you didn't catch that one, go back and listen to that. But this week, we're going to be talking about physical stress. Yeah, physical stress is what often is keeping you from reaching your goals. Not just weight loss goals and hormone balance goals, it can actually be the underlying cause to chronic disease as well. The physical stressors I'm talking about that I see the most with the clients that I work with are not getting enough sleep, over-exercising, drinking way too much caffeine, skipping meals, fasting for too long, never taking rest days, blood sugar roller coasters. And here's the kicker. We talked about this last week. Mental stress makes all of this worse. I talk about them separately, but one affects the other. So if you feel stuck, like you're doing everything right, but you still can't lose weight, stress might be the reason. Let's talk about what's really happening in your body and how to fix it. Hey, if this episode hits home for you, I want you to check out my mini course, The Sugar Solution. This teaches you exactly how to balance your blood sugar so you can reduce cravings and get your energy back. And of course, if you're looking for personalized help, I also work with women one-on-one to get to the root of their weight loss struggles. So the links to that are all in the show notes. All right, let's get to it. Here's what happens when we stack too many stressors on our body at one time. Our blood sugar stays high and our body stays in survival mode. And when your blood sugar is constantly elevated, your body says, we're in crisis. We're running away from danger right now. We do not have time to be burning fat. We are conserving everything we've got. So your metabolism slows down. Your hormones get all out of whack because stress really impacts your hormones. And instead of feeling energized, you feel tired and wired all at the same time. And you're killing yourself to try to get healthy, but you may be working against yourself. I'm going to share with you the things I see the most often with my one-on-one clients. First and foremost, not enough sleep. Your body does not like this. Not enough sleep causes high blood sugar and cravings. I recently had a client named Jen who was only sleeping about 5 hours a night. She was a busy mom, running on fumes, full-time job, husband's gone all the time for his job. She was doing all the things, right? She was eating well and exercising. She could not lose weight. And I cannot tell you how often I hear this. First things first, when I found out that she was only sleeping 5 hours a night, I said, okay, keep eating what you're eating. We're not going to change that. Keep working out, keep doing what you're doing. We're going to focus on your sleep right now and see how that impacts everything. So we got her prioritizing 8 hours of sleep a night, implemented my sleep protocol with her, and she committed to getting to bed. And within a month, she lost 5 pounds without changing anything else. Sleep is that powerful. Sleep deprivation increases cortisol, which is your stress hormone, and cortisol raises your blood sugar. When your blood sugar is high all the time, your body's storing, it's not burning fat. Plus, your body senses that as stress. Lack of sleep increases ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone. Literally crave more sugar when you're tired. If you're like, yes, I need more sleep, please help me get more sleep. A good night's sleep starts during the day. Get as much light in your eyes as possible during the day, and at night, keep your room cool and dark and ditch your phone a couple hours before bed. You'll sleep like a baby. All right. The next thing I see very commonly is over-exercising and not getting any rest days. This leaves your body, especially for women, in a state of chronic stress. One of my clients, Rachel, she was crushing her workouts, you guys. She was doing HIIT classes, running, or lifting at least 6 days a week. She was thinking, okay, more is better, right? And she had joined something at her gym and they were, you have to come every single day this month. I'm sure you guys have all done something like that. That's great for men. Not so great for women. Our bodies cannot handle that level of intensity without enough rest. It just doesn't work. It throws your hormones all off. And again, your body senses it as physical stress. And physical stress is going to keep you from losing weight and it's going to mess up your hormones. So I had her cut back to 3 to 4 days of strength training and walking and some stretching on the other days. Finally started to lose weight and had more energy, was sleeping better, and her periods were much more mild. Thank you very much. So the moral of the story is work out smarter, not necessarily harder. All right. My personal favorite way of adding physical stress to my body is too much caffeine, says every nurse ever. Okay. So what does caffeine do? It actually raises your cortisol, which can spike your blood sugar, but then it lets us down when our caffeine wears off. Wah, wah. One of my clients, Emily, a nurse, no shocker there. She was drinking about 4 to 5 cups of coffee a day just to get through the day. Energy was terrible, sleep awful. Couldn't lose the weight, terrible PMS. So with lots of hand holding and encouragement, because this is my vice, I would drink coffee all day if I could. I said, it's going to be okay. We're going to cut you back to 1 cup of coffee. Okay. And then we are going to drink decaf throughout the day if you feel like you need coffee. When I gave up alcohol, it wasn't like I needed the alcohol, but I wanted to have something in my hand and be drinking something at a party. I love a cup of coffee in the afternoon, but it really screws up my sleep now that I'm older. And same with her. And so she was like, yes, I'm tired of feeling like this. I don't want to rely on this fake energy. I want to have good balanced energy, not this jittery energy. So we cut back her coffee and we went to decaf in the afternoon. And oh my gosh. And you know what? I'm going to link my favorite decaf for you guys. It's an instant decaf. So that'll be in the show notes as well. Another thing about coffee, drinking it on an empty stomach in the morning is not helping you turn off your alarm system. Okay. Remember that alarm system that goes off. We're trying to turn off the alarm system. And when you have caffeine before you have any food, it actually bumps up your cortisol even more. Your cortisol is already high in the morning. That's what wakes you up. That's normal, but it's supposed to come back down. And specifically, if you're struggling with anxiety and you are still drinking caffeine, I encourage you to try something different. Just give it a go. If you feel better, you could do without coffee. I promise you, I've seen it time and time again. So rather than having coffee first, have coffee with your meal, with your breakfast. The next thing that I see very commonly with clients is skipping meals or long fasts. I would say a lot of my clients have tried fasting and it leads to binging and it works for them for a while, but then it doesn't fit into their normal lifestyle. But the skipping the meals thing is something I see very frequently. Whether you're skipping a meal because you're just like, oh, I'm too busy, I can't even stop to think about food. Or if you're like, I'm going to skip lunch and I'm going to have 2 dinners because I'm going to go all out and I'm going to have my favorite dessert, right? So you're skipping a meal to save your calories for later. Both of those, your body does not like, because every time we skip a meal, your body's like, are we the famine? Breakfast and lunch are the ones people commonly skip. It often leads to overeating later, and it's going to leave you with an energy crisis during the day, which also stimulates cortisol. Because when your blood sugar gets really low, your body's incredible. It does what it's supposed to do. It mobilizes cortisol, which brings up your blood pressure and your blood sugar so you can keep going. But not great for your hormones, not great if you're trying to manage your blood sugar, not great if you're trying to dial down your stress. Okay. So recently I just started working with a client, Jessica, and she said, oh my gosh, I have so much better energy in the afternoon. My cravings are down now that I'm eating a lunch. Yeah, girl. Yeah. You need to go back to the gas station, fill up for lunch so you can make it to dinner. All right. And think about how empowering that is too. If you don't have an energy crisis in the afternoon, you can tackle your day. You can make it to the gym. You can go grocery shopping. You're not cranky when you see your kids. Okay. So make sure you're fueling your body by not skipping meals. All right. Now the thing that you guys hear me talking about the most, because it's so important, is blood sugar balance. You have high blood sugar. That's going to lead to low blood sugar, which is energy crashes. And your body does not like that. It does not like the high blood sugar. It does not like the low blood sugar. It senses both as stress. One of my clients was eating super healthy, right? She wasn't eating any processed food, but it was mostly carbohydrates. So I said, oh, girl, let's fix your problem right now. You're eating naked carbohydrates. She said, what? Naked carbohydrates? I said, yeah. You're eating carbohydrates by themselves, and that's causing you to have a blood sugar spike followed by a low blood sugar, and your body senses that as stress. And then guess what? You're hungry for more sugar. Okay, this is exactly what my mini course, The Sugar Solution, addresses. So if you want to solve your sugar cravings once and for all, get off the blood sugar roller coaster, fuel your body so it works better for you, so you can lose weight, so you can have better energy, so you can balance your hormones, you need to know how to balance your blood sugar. And this mini course teaches you in less than an hour. I have so many clients that finally have weight loss breakthrough when we address their stress. So don't ignore it. Make space for rest. I'm telling you, it will change your life. If you're listening to this and you're like, oh my gosh, I do all of those things. Don't worry. You're in good company. It's okay. The good news is you can fit. Download my freebie, The Roadmap to Weight Loss and Healthy Hormones, for a recap of what we just talked about. And if you really want to learn how to balance your blood sugar without giving up all of your favorite foods, check out my mini course, The Sugar Solution. No more crashes, no more crazy cravings, just steady energy and effortless weight loss. Sounds amazing. If you're serious about getting to the root of your metabolism struggles, I would love to work with you to create a personalized plan so you can start getting the results you're looking for. The links for everything are in the show notes. All right, friend. Thanks again for joining me. And if you loved this episode, please leave a 5-star review. It really helps. Share it with a friend and tag me on Instagram at the Tori Jensen. Okay. See you next time.